Joining me now to talk more about these developments is Neama Rahmani. He is a former federal prosecutor and the president of West Coast Trial Lawyers. Neama, thank you so much for your time and for being on the show. Let me start by getting your big takeaway from this interview.
Isabel, I agree with the critics of Ghislaine Maxwell. She's a liar. She's a convicted sex offender. She recruited and groomed young girls for her pedophile ex-boyfriend. So I don't believe her. Now, it may well be true that President Donald Trump and Bill Clinton had nothing to do with Epstein's sex abuse. But this is more of a situation of a broken clock being right twice a day than anything of substance coming out of Maxwell's mouth.
And as a former federal prosecutor, what do you make of the Justice Department's decision to interview Maxwell in the first place? And have it been done at such a large upper scale in the chain of command?
It's not typical where the number 2 person at the Department of Justice is conducting the interview, but I do believe it is important for the Department of Justice to follow through on its promise to make the Epstein files public. So to the extent that Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, and Todd Blanche, her deputy, did make these interview recordings public, I think that's an important first step in making the Epstein files public. I do credit the House Oversight Committee for getting their act together and in a rare moment of bipartisanship, subpoenaing individuals and documents. But if anyone is to be believed, it's former Attorney General Bill Barr, who essentially said the same thing. He's someone who's actually credible. Ghislaine Maxwell is not.
Well, in that interview, Maxwell also said that she does not believe that Epstein committed suicide. We have a quick soundbite. Take a listen.
So you think he did not die by suicide, given all the things we just talked about?
I do not believe he died by suicide, no.
And do you believe that, do you have any speculation or view of who killed him?
No, I don't.
Now, this is sure to fan the flames of the already numerous conspiracy theories about Epstein's death, but it doesn't appear that she has any facts or evidence to back up these claims. What do you make of it?
Well, Isabel, there's certainly a lot of people who are watching that don't believe that Epstein committed suicide and that he was killed. Obviously, Maxwell would have no direct information about this, being in prison herself. So the question is, really, what's the purpose of all this? Obviously, it seems like she's trying to butter up the current president for a presidential pardon. She sees that her Supreme Court appeal has little to no chance of success. She's arguing that she was covered by Epstein's non-prosecution agreement. At the end of the day, anyone who's listened to this recording, do they really believe that Ghislaine Maxwell saw nothing, knew nothing? Jurors didn't agree, and I know the American public doesn't agree either.
Yeah, and I think the biggest question that most people have from these documents is how much can we believe about what Maxwell is saying? She's convicted of very serious crimes, and it seems from some of your prior answers there, you don't believe she has credibility there. But is there not an avenue here, a path where more discussions can be a better thing for transparency?
No question. I mean, we know that there's plenty of information in the Epstein files that may be credible. We're talking about witness interviews, the FBI 402 memoranda. There were terabytes of data, 62 devices seized from Epstein's homes when they were raided. So we know that evidence exists because it was the subject of discovery disputes, both in Maxwell's criminal case, as well as some of the civil litigation like Virginia Giuffre's against Prince Andrew. So that evidence is out there. It's in the DOJ files. We're not talking about the grand jury material, a very small subset that has to be secret and sealed, and the judges have ruled that it can't be disclosed. There's plenty that can be. So hopefully, after the House conducts its investigation, we start to see more of this information finally being made public after Bondi and the DOJ have told us they'd be releasing it for many, many months now.
The Epstein files, a topic that has at times been a thorn to the side of this administration, and certainly a topic that is not going away anytime soon. Neama Rahmani, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Isabel. Talk soon.
Well, we're following breaking news.